What's going on, guys? It is the Coaster Battleman here, bringing you an awesome video. What if King's Dominion was closed in 2017? Where would their coasters go? Now, King's Dominion, they have been a Cedar Fair park that is actually one of the largest Cedar Fair parks, but they haven't got any new roller coasters since Intimidator 305, and that's because B&M, Busch Gardens and B&M made something up that 100 miles away from Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, was the limit for where no B&Ms could be. But King's Dominion, they're a great park, but what if it was closed in 2017? Where would their coasters go? Let's talk about their newest coaster, Intimidator 305. It should be relocated to Kings Island because Intimidator 305 is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but Kings Island needs a Giga and a very intense Giga, so I think I-305 would be a great fit at Kings Island. Let's talk about Volcano the Blast Coaster. This is a launch coaster at Kings Dominion, one of the 3 launch coasters, and it has some solid launches, but I think it should be relocated to Carowinds because Carowinds needs a massive launch coaster, and Volcano would be a great fit at Carowinds. Plus, it's around a volcano, which is awesome. Let's talk about Grizzly. This is the terrain wooden coaster of King's Dominion. It has some decent airtime moments, turns, and several cool elements throughout the ride. I think it should be rebuilt at Dorney Park, and GCI should put new track on it, like a GCI style retrack. That would improve the wooden coaster it was, and overall it would be a much smoother coaster. Let's talk about Dominator. I think it should be relocated to Valley Fair. For once in this series, I haven't said a B&M invert or inverted coaster should be relocated to Valley Fair because King's Dominion does not have a B&M invert, and I think 2 Intamin launched inverts would not be good because one of them just goes forwards and backwards, one of them goes around a volcano. But I think Dominator would be a great fit at Valley Fair. Dominator is similar enough to an invert that I would be a great fit at Valley Fair. There's some solid elements in there, a vertical loop, cobra roll, 2 corkscrews. It's a traditional flowless coaster. Even though it is one of the worst flowless coasters, it would still be one of the better coasters at Valley Fair. Let's talk about Flight of Fear. Overall, I do not like Flight of Fear at all, especially the Kings Island one because I've ridden it and I very much had a jerky experience on it. But I think it should be relocated to Worlds of Fun. Worlds of Fun is an awesome Cedar Fair park that is very underrated, and they do need a launch coaster, so I think Flight of Fear would be a great fit at Worlds of Fun. Plus, they don't really have an indoor coaster, which would really improve rides for indoors if it's raining. But let's talk about Backlot Stunt Coaster. This is a pretty good roller coaster. I really like Backlot Stunt Coaster, but I think it should be relocated to Michigan's Adventure, and here's why. They don't have a launch coaster, and their only family coaster is a Wild Mouse coaster. I think this would be a great fit at Michigan's Adventure. Plus, it could be one of their most intense coasters because it has several intense moments, such as the first launch into the massive helix that it has after the first launch that you could possibly gray out on, which is awesome. But let's talk once more about family coasters and other thrilling coasters at King's Dominion. Hurler, Anaconda, Rebel Yell, and any smaller roller coasters like kid coasters or Wild Mouse coasters or family coasters at King's Dominion should just be torn down completely because these rides are not that great. Well, Rebel Yell is a great ride, but I don't think any park would want a very old racing coaster. And no one really wants an Aero Looper anymore, so that's why Anaconda's here. And Hurler is not that good at all, so yeah, but the Woodies could be relocated or rebuilt so they could have a GCI retrack. But other than that, I don't think any of these coasters will have a chance to be relocated to another park. But thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.